Good morning and welcome back to the farm. Today we're getting ready to put in our fall winter garden. Now it is early August here and today it is about 100 degrees outside. We've got one of those excessive heat things that tell you not to go out and all those other things, which really don't apply here. But it's time to start thinking about it, start turning some ground, and think about what we're going to put in. Now, what I want to talk about today is what you can put in your fall/winter garden. Okay? So, a couple considerations. First of all, early in the fall/winter garden, you're going to have bug pressures, which means there's going to be a lot of different insects out there that are left over from the hot summer, and they're going to eat your stuff up. So you've got to take that into consideration. But as the season gets a little further into August, September, now remember I'm in zone 7 Bravo, so our frost date is not until the first part of November. The weeds get easier and easier to deal with. Also, in the summertime, when the heat is at its hottest, we have to germinate a lot of what we do, especially lettuce, broccoli, that sort of thing, in our germination chamber. So keep that in mind. Now, first thing we need to know is we need to know how many days we have until our first frost date. So our frost date is actually the 6th of November. So what am I going to do? I'm going to ask my phone. Hey Siri, how many days is it between today and November 6th?
It's 93 days until then.
93 days. Everything I'm going to talk about here will get us into 60 days. Now, we have actually planted corn, early season corn, in the first part of August. Again, the bug pressures are just out of this world, and of course we don't spray, so that causes a lot of problems. But let's talk about some things we are going to put in our fall garden this year. First thing, we've got time for zucchini still. We have turnips, which will grow all winter long. Once the leaves are gone, we can pull the bulbs and feed them to the chickens and the goats, and not so much the cows, but everybody else. Swiss chard. Radishes. You can grow radishes in less than a month, less than 30 days for most varieties. They're absolutely amazing. And again, chicken feed. Now, a lot of what we grow in the wintertime is animal feed. Of course, we eat a lot of it too. All right, peas, you can put peas in right now. Okra in the south. What can I say? Okra. Cabbage is one of those things we would start in the germination chamber, but you can certainly grow that. Lettuce, we already have started those in the germination chamber. I've got a previous video on that. Kale, we will grow kale all fall, all winter, and all spring from the same planting. It's amazing stuff. Green beans, we'll get our green beans in again here shortly. This is part 2 for this year. Cucumbers, if you get them in early August. Again, 7 Bravo. If you're in zone 6, you may have to readjust based on your frost date. Broccoli, which again is what we start in the germination chamber. And finally, at least for us, beets. We will do beets at the end of August when it's a little cooler. Now, that's what we put in the winter. Fall/winter gardening is easy. Once it cools down, your cool weather stuff will have less weeds and less bugs. Anyway, that's where we're at. Until next time, see you down at the barn.